Are you thinking about buying or selling real estate in the Birmingham Alabama Metro Area? Well, if you are, today is the perfect day to be with us. We are in absolutely one of the most popular sections of the entire city, Cahaba Heights. So come along with us.
I'm Mary Jo West with the West team and Keller Williams Vestavia. And if you are going to be buying or selling real estate, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We would love to help you find your next place to call home.
I'm Seymour West with Keller Williams and the West team. Before you leave our channel today, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that we can keep you in the loop on all the recent changes in the real estate market. Thanks. This is the main north-south artery, Crosshaven Road, that runs right through Cahaba Heights. As you can see, we're finishing up a project that improved a big bottleneck and gave us sidewalks. Cahaba Heights is thrilled. Here we are in the Heights Village, one of the main shopping and dining venues in Cahaba Heights. It's a busy, beautiful April 1st Saturday, and we're about to show you some of our favorite places here in the village.
If living in a community that has a small town feel with good dining, good schools, lots of shops, if that's important to you, then you need to hear more about Cahaba Heights, a small suburb within Vestavia, within the Birmingham Alabama Metro Area. Seymour?
The long-term goal for Cahaba Heights is to make it a completely walkable community, and as you could see from the construction that we showed you a little bit earlier, they're well on their way.
And the shopping and dining in Cahaba Heights is wonderful. It's a small town, but it has world-class food. Whether you're eating at Martin's Barbecue and Pickup Barbecue, or you're getting white tablecloth, white glove service at Satterfield's, it's got wonderful food. Some of our favorites are Cookie Fix for cookies. And we do love Martin's and Satterfield's. Food bar right on this strip, Miss Myra's Barbecue, Pita Stop, the Olive Branch. You can have a different dinner every night in Cahaba Heights for several weeks and still have wonderful food. Cookie Fix was a huge hit with our 3 Atlanta grandsons who were here for the weekend for a visit.
As for shopping, the local merchants are some of the nicest people you'd ever want to meet. They really do treat their patrons like family. From Cahaba Pharmacy with friendly people, to Cahaba Shoe Repair, yes, an actual shoe repair shop, to a designer consignment boutique, Secondhand Rose, to Satterfield's Fine Dining, to Cahaba Heights Hardware, the official center of all things Cahaba Heights. Since 1976, Murphy's Market and Garden Center, a family-owned business, to Leaf and Petal, a great nursery which is one of Mary Jo's favorite places, to Mudtown, casual dining with a neighborhood feel, to Miss Myra's. This modest storefront houses some of the best pit barbecue you'll ever find. In fact, Andrew Zimmern from the Food Network featured Miss Myra's on his Best Thing I Ever Ate segment of his show. Here is the Vestavia Cahaba Heights Fire and Police Station right on Cahaba Heights Road, and just down the road from Cahaba Heights Elementary School, rated by bestschools.net as a 10 out of 10 with a teacher-student ratio of 1 teacher for every 14 students. Now let's talk about real estate.
To say that Cahaba Heights has undergone a regentrification in the last 20 years is an understatement. At the 2000 census, there were 5,200 Cahaba Heights residents. Now there are 17,500. In 2000, the median household income was $48,000. Now it is $138,000, and it is still transitioning. This is what you need to know about buying in Cahaba Heights. There are a little over 10,000 houses in Cahaba Heights, and 80% of those are older homes built before 2010. That creates two distinctly different price points. If you are fine with an older house or a townhome, you can still get in Cahaba Heights for under $500,000. But if you want newer or completely updated with expanded newer features like a large master bath, that price point will now be in the 700s. The current new construction projects are priced in the $900,000 range. I'll show you what I mean as we drive through a few Cahaba Heights neighborhoods, and it will be apparent about the transition that is still taking place. This is an example of a street in Cahaba Heights where the houses are not transitioning, but they are all nice four-side brick houses built in the late 50s or 60s, and they're running about 1,600 to 1,800 square feet. They sold between $370 and $470, and the median price was about $430,000. They were mostly crawl space houses. They're all lovely homes, but they got cosmetic updates. It doesn't look like a lot of square footage or footprint was altered in these. Here's a good example of a street that is transitioning in Cahaba Heights. You have houses that are older and no updates have been done, and then you'll see one with construction and a floor being added to it, or some that are already transitioned. And so we tell people when they're buying on a street like this, you hate to be the first one that starts a street in transition, but in Cahaba Heights there are no bad purchases, because look at these houses. The ones that are transitioned are all lovely, and it's a good investment. And it will happen. You will end up with a street that is totally transitioned and all newer homes that have the latest and greatest features. And in that same area is a row of modern garden homes, all on a slab, run about 1,500 or 1,600 up to 2,000 square feet, and they, I think, are in the sixes now, 600,000s. Wellington Park was developed in the 90s and is still a distinctive and popular Cahaba Heights neighborhood that has seen lots of updates in the last 10 years. This is a subdivision with a variety of architectural styles lining 5 to 6 winding streets throughout the community, terminating in its own cul-de-sac with another 7 to 8 houses in each circle, creating great privacy. Lots of the homes are brick and hard-coat stucco and range in square footage from 2,000 square feet to some over 3,000 square feet. Wellington Park seems to attract empty nesters and a fair share of successful executive retirees who run one of the best HOAs in Birmingham. There were few sales over the last 12 months, and they ranged from $505,000 as a low with a high of $635,000. Wellington Park is a wonderful neighborhood. Pumphouse Village is a nice gated neighborhood with 26 home sites. Construction started in 2008, stalled with the economic downturn, and then resumed with the majority of the homes being built between 2011 and 14. According to the tax records, all of the homes have a minimum of 1/3 of an acre lot, with 8 homes built on lots over a half acre. These are incredibly generous lot sizes for newer homes in a suburb that offers such a short commute to Birmingham downtown, Southside, and UAB. And it is thriving, with a median value of $800,000. An even newer neighborhood is Helen Ridge, built in 21 and 22 by the highly respected builder Harris Doyle. It is literally next door to Pumphouse Village, but is outside the Cahaba Heights boundary line with a different zip code, but still in Vestavia tax district, so the schools are the same as Cahaba Heights. The smallest house plan is around 2,300 square feet, with the largest being over 4,000 square feet. Over the last 12 to 18 months, pricing was around $200 to $225 per square foot, so they range between the mid-500s to the mid-600s, but they are creeping up into the 700s now. Their covenants and restrictions call for all homes to have a popular white exterior color, which gives it lots of curb appeal and continuity. If you like the looks of Cahaba Heights, be sure and get in touch with us so we can get you on a search and help you find your next place to call home.
We're at the Summit Shopping Complex, which technically is not in Cahaba Heights, but it is absolutely next door to Cahaba Heights. This is our high-end shopping. We've got Peloton, we've got Brooks Brothers, we've got Trader Joe's, We've got one of my personal favorites because I love to fly fish. We have an Orvis store up here, great Italian restaurant. Pretty much have everything that you can think of in the way of upper end shopping. Since the summit was established, it has become so popular that it's not just a place to go shopping, it has absolutely become a destination. We're going to leave you now while we're still up here at the summit. Thank you for coming along on our little Cahaba Heights journey. We hope you've learned something about what a special community this is. As always, before you go, we would really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that we can keep you completely in the loop on everything going on in the Birmingham Metro real estate market. Until next time, take care of yourself.